Good morning, everyone. Absolutely beautiful morning. Got a little chilly last night. I think we got down to about 49 degrees. So it was a good night to have that comforter on the bed last night. I didn't turn the heat on yet, but it was a great night for sleep, and I will tell you what, I slept like a freaking champion, which was absolutely awesome. We are only hitting, I think today, like a high of 70. And the weird thing is, within the next couple of days, we're going to be back up into the 80s, and then we got like a stretch where we're going to be in the 80s again. Just very bizarre, but it was like that little taste of, guess what's coming? Guess what's coming? And it's like, yeah, that's for sure. So, anyway, we're going to talk about something here in just a moment, but I was going to kind of give you a little bit of an update. My lawnmower is sitting in the upper meadow. I have to go buy 2 new belts. I'm going to end up doing that tomorrow. I'm going to have the time to do that tomorrow. Got to buy 2 new belts for that, and just got to try to get a few things done. So it's tomorrow is going to be a running around type of day. Got a lot of things that I have to do to get squared away, so that will be getting done. So hopefully we can get the belt changed out on, Steve's going to help me. We're going to see if we get the belt changed out on the lawnmower, and if we can, then we can get back to cutting grass. The grass isn't in bad shape down here, but there are sections in the upper meadow that are pretty rough that need attention. So, but with new belts on there, that'll make all the difference. And I knew the belts were going. Okay, so first of all, let me just say that. I knew the belts were going because the lawnmower wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. But, you know, these things, you try to ride it out as long as you can. So, and then, you know, they give way and you go, okay, well, now we got to take care of that. So, what I was going to tell you folks was this. We had, I was just reading an article, and I thought that this was interesting. So during the height of the pandemic, they said 93 million Americans were on Medicaid, and they had like all the qualifications, and so people were able to get on Medicaid and do that type of thing, and you know, without all the restrictions that they normally would have. And so we had quite a few people on Medicaid. Now since then, they have been dropping people off of Medicaid because they're saying that, you know, they're above the income threshold or whatever, or they haven't. Like I'll give you an example. They're talking about Virginia, and it said just this month, 500,000 people came off the Medicaid rolls just in Virginia alone. So they've dropped 25 million people altogether off of Medicaid. But of those 500,000 people that came off of Medicaid this month in Virginia, they said that 55% of those people, it was just like clerical errors, that they didn't do their paperwork the right way so they could resubmit to get back on Medicaid and stuff like that. But they make it so difficult in there, and the lack of communication. And I think the biggest problem that people are saying is they got no notification that they were going to be off of Medicaid, and they didn't know what they needed to do to make sure that they could stay on Medicaid. So, you know, but that's your health insurance for you, you know, especially dealing with the government from that perspective of it, which I thought was quite interesting. But yeah, so that was that part of that process. And so, you know, there's a lot of people that are having, like I said, dude, there's a lot of people having issues everywhere. There's a lot of people having problems everywhere. And when you add government bureaucracy into the mix, it just ends up being a problem with lack of communication and those type of things. So, yeah, not a really good time. So this morning, it's only about, I think it's like 9:30 now. So this morning I had to give the birds, I switched out their water this morning and gave them new feed. And I've already collected 2 eggs today. So they're happy campers. They're all hanging out back there now. Alright, let's see. think everybody's out, so we're gonna look and see real quick if we got any more eggs. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you. See, there is one right there. So we're gonna grab that one. And that gives us 3 already on the day, which is nice. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you? I don't know if you. See, actually, I'll just show you. See all the bee activity right there? Bees are doing their thing. Look at that. See, if you look at that bee right there, he's loaded with pollen. All of them. Either they carry the pollen with them. It's actually fascinating to watch these guys. And I think these are part of my bees. And what they'll do is they're going to work on these plants. Then if you look at his back feet here, if this like this guy here, you see how the yellow balls? That's all pollen. That is all pollen. And they'll take that back to the hive and they'll get that squared away. I'm going to be going up here maybe tomorrow, I think. Because I think I'm trying to remember when the last time I went up. I want to check on the bees and see if they've made, more honey. It just before the get-together was the last time that I checked. And so today's the 20th. Yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks. So I need to go up there and see what their production is doing. Probably at some point tomorrow I may run up there and do that with the bees. It's just I've been a tad bit busy. So keeps me out of trouble anyway. But no, it's been things are good. Things are good. Like I said, the weather's a trip, that's for sure. And but anyhow, so that's where I'm at right now, folks. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on the whole Medicaid situation and what a mess it is. And when you take 500,000 people off the rolls just in one state in 1 month, and of those 500,000, 55% of them need to now reapply, get the proper paperwork in. But in the meantime, they've lost their health insurance. And I think there's a lot of people out there that need that help and should be getting that help. And so just a lot of turkeys. I'm hearing turkeys in the upper meadow. But anyhow, a lot of stuff going on that way. A lot of things to pay attention to, and I definitely would like to hear your feedback. I'm going to jump off here for now, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Please be safe, keep prepping, take care of your business, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.